Welcome everyone back to the channel. Today we're going over the top 20 first basemen in MLB The Show as of March 27th, or May 27th, sorry about that. This was a tough one to rank. There's a lot of first basemen. It was very tough one to rank. So top 5, we got Babe Ruth, Edgar Martinez, George Brett, Killebrew, and Chris Bryant. I think Babe Ruth's number 1, and he will be probably for pretty much the whole year. Edgar's very close to him, so is Chris Bryant. The only thing with Edgar is his defense is a little iffy, but he's such a good hitter that I don't know how you don't have him in the top 10. Brett's just here, his attributes are a little lower than the other people, but his swing, he's just always good. Lefty is a little tough, but he's still solid. Killebrew has a great swing, great stats. Chris Bryant is just a monster of a card. Probably the best all-around card on this top 5 with the fielding involved. So that's top 5. 6 through 10, we got Brad Miller, Jorge Posada, Matt Carpenter, Miguel Sano, and Willie Stargell. All these cards, pretty much elite hitters. Pretty much everything's pretty much over 100 basically for the most part. Posada's a little lower on the power, but his contact's maxed out. These are all very solid cards. Not a lot of negatives to any of these. They're just not as quite as good as these top 5. But if you want to run if you have any of these 10 and you want to run any of them at first, I'm not gonna argue with you. They're all very close. They're very close. First base is hard. There's so many good first basemen. So we're going to go down to 11 through 15. We got C.J. Cron, Jeff Bagwell, Profar, Prince Fielder, and Tony Perez. So this is where we start getting to the people that have a little bit of weak spots. Cron's, his righty contact, is under 100. His vision's a little low, not very important. Bagwell, he just has a weird swing. Bagwell has the hitting stats. His lefty power is only 91. He also has a weird swing. That's why he's a little lower. Profar doesn't have the power. Great contact hitter. Solid enough power. And he's a switch hitter, which helps too. Prince Fielder, the only thing wrong with Prince Fielder is his lefty contact's only 91, and he's not the best fielder. So he's more of a DH, but you can play him at first. DH, he's probably in the top 10. He has a great swing. Tony Perez, just a solid. Not too much negative about Tony Perez. Just going to pull him up real quick just to take a look. Just his lefty power is under 100. That's really, at this point in the game at first base, you really want their hitting stats to be all 100 at this point. That's the only reason he's not in the top 10. So now we're going to go 16 to 20. Get DJ LeMahieu, Gunnar Henderson, Honus Wagner, Basalo, and Wade Boggs. All these guys, same thing as 11 through 15. These 10 you can kind of group together as well. First base is very close, so it's groups of 10s really where you can look at. DJ LeMahieu, one of his powers are low. His righty power is under 90, so that's why he's this low. He's a good fielder though, so it kind of evens out a little bit. Gunnar's, his righty power, I'm pretty sure, is what's lacking on Gunnar. I'm just going to pull him up real quick. Yeah, his righty contact's only 90, but he's an elite fielder. He's got speed. Honus, great contact hitter. His power's a little low, but it's in the 80s. If you parallel him a little bit, both sides are in the 80s. He's very good. 99 speed. He's got to be on this list, even though he's not the typical first base you're looking for. Basalo's just an all-around, basically 100s across the board, dead even 100. Wade Boggs, great contact guy, 80 power, kind of like Wagner. He just doesn't have the speed. Great fielder too. Wade Boggs, very solid. And then a couple guys that just missed it, Dihigo and Mike Schmidt. Dihigo's just a little bit, his numbers are a little bit lower hitting-wise. Great fielder, great speed. Schmidt's just his lefty. His righty contact's only 85. and his clutch is only 94. So that's why he's this low. But he can easily, if you want to put him in for Basalo, Gunner, I would keep Wagner and Boggs probably in here. But then any of the other three, if you want to put him in instead of them, I don't want to argue with you at all. First base is definitely one of the strongest positions, but that's not top 20. Next will be the second baseman. I might do second and short together. That will be out tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do one every day until season 2 comes out. But yeah, it's first base. Please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss anything. I do stream on Twitch every day except for Wednesday and Sunday. So this is my Twitch name right here. So if you guys are interested in watching me on Twitch with some gameplay and stuff, that's there. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, like I said, top first baseman probably Babe Ruth. If you don't have, I know he's hard to get to. If you don't have Babe Ruth, I would say probably second best. If you're just looking for hitting, probably Edgar. If you want some good fielding, any of these other 3 options are great. But hitting wise, if you don't have Babe Ruth, the best hitter here is probably Edgar. I have not used Chris Bryant, I will say that. He's the only one in this top 5 I have not used. So he could be insane. I haven't used him. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.